Home run balls. Great memories are like the baseball a lucky fan catches off a crucial World Series game homer. Like the home run Kirk Gibson knocked in the iconic 1988 World Series between the Dodgers and the Athletics. According to estimates, that ball could be worth $500,000 if it surfaced with a well-documented chain of custody. What a trophy that would be. Unfortunately, that ball has never surfaced, and it would be difficult to authenticate it if it did. Well, I caught that ball. I was 186 miles away as the crow flies, but I snatched it right out of the air. My dad was listening to the game on the radio. We couldn't get TV reception at our house because of the mountains, and we couldn't afford the cable hookup, so we were enjoying the game like my grandfather would have. I remember listening to many games being called out on the radio, but this one was special. It was the 9th inning, the game was on the line, and my dad had to pick up my older sister who was finishing a shift at Silver Spur, a summer camp in Tuolumne County. I saw the tension in my father's eyes. He waited for a break in the action and rushed out to the old VW Bug we had and tuned the radio to the game. I jumped in the passenger seat. My dad zipped out of our driveway, his full attention 186 miles south. Balls, strikes, the old-timey sound of radio gameplay mixed with the revving of the little air-cooled engine. My dad navigated the twists and turns of the mountains automatically. He called out to the players. I watched him getting worked up, giggling at the spectacle of my father lost in the magic of the World Series. He hooted and cheered when necessary and gripped the steering wheel as Kirk Gibson came up to bat. Bottom of the 9th, 2 out. I don't think he saw the road or the cars passing in the opposite lane, but he still hit the turn onto the long dirt road called Silver Spur Drive. The road wound down into a valley. Gibson's count was full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. This was the same scenario that we played as boys with a bat and ball in the backyard. Okay, World Series, bottom of the 9th, full count, and then we would try to rip a homer. Usually I would miss and have to reset and try again. Now it was happening for real. I kept thinking Gibson would whiff it like I usually did. All that pressure would be too much. The A's would win because of that grand slam by Jose Canseco earlier in the game. Dennis Eckersley, a formidable closer, was slinging from the mound. Then the 3-2 pitch, the sound of the wooden bat on the ball. Vin Scully called the play. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened. My dad erupted from the driver's seat. He bounced around the VW Bug like the last tic-tac in the pack. I laughed and hooted and hollered. My dad slammed on the brakes, stopped in the middle of the dirt road, jerked the emergency brake so the car wouldn't roll off the mountain, and jumped out of the car. He danced and jumped circles, pumping his fists in the air. I got out just to watch the show. The roar of the crowd in L.A. came through the radio. My dad's cheers echoed off the hills. I later saw the TV clip, which I've linked below. The whole Dodger team rushed the field to cheer Gibson as he came around to touch home plate. They jumped and shoulder-clapped and hugged each other, just like my dad and I did on the road to Silver Spur. Yes, I caught that home run ball. The memory lives on forever. Pure joy and elation. It's funny, the stuff that we remember forever. A father and son sharing a drive. The team's hard-fought battle with an improbable victory. The celebration of the win. Sometimes the unplanned moments are the most magical. The jokes, the games, the shoulder claps. We have made many more memories together since Kirk Gibson walloped that homer, but this one is special, like catching the home run ball.